Hey guys, I have more DACA updates for you. Let me share my screen and we're going to dive right into it. Now on my screen, this is an article by America's Voice. The headline of the article reads, DACA updates. Trump seeks to strip Dreamers of ACA eligibility. Fifth Circuit Court's ruling goes into effect. Now, guys, we've already given you an update on the effect of the Fifth Circuit's ruling in our last video, but in this video, we're talking about ACA coverage for Dreamers. Let's take a read of this article that came out just a few days ago, March 18th. Which was a couple of days ago of this week. Now, the article reports that the Biden administration last year issued a rule that expanded ACA coverage to nearly 130,000 uninsured DACA recipients. Now, the article goes on to report that the Trump administration last week announced that it is seeking to reverse this rule to kick DACA recipients who have since enrolled for coverage back onto the rolls of uninsured and to prevent many others from applying. Now, this article reports further that in a statement, the Trump administration's Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services said that rolling back the rule would ensure that taxpayer dollars to subsidize ACA coverage go only to lawful present consumers who are eligible to enroll in subsidized coverage through the marketplace. The article goes on to cite that DACA recipients collectively work and earn $27.9 billion, which pays into federal, state, and local taxes. It also goes on to report that DACA recipients contribute approximately $2.1 billion to Social Security and Medicare, which they do not qualify for because they are not permanent legal residents. This article goes on to even quote the words of President Trump, quoting him as saying in 2024, following the election, and guys, I shared with you previously, back in 2024, December, President Trump in an interview expressed the notion, and here's a brief quote of that, we have to do something about the Dreamers. This was a quote that President Donald Trump issued during that interview, seemingly appearing to want to work, and he actually expressed this because I saw the interview, he expressed a willingness to work with Congress to be able to create a pathway for Dreamers. But last week, this rule has been issued that would be seemingly kicking DACA recipients off of ACA coverage. Now, a couple of things to note, as pointed out in this article, and that is, until the rule is finalized, DACA recipients currently enrolled in health coverage, it remains the same. And that is until the rule is finalized. Another thing that we need to remember and recall, and that is, there's been a reintroduction of the American Dream and Promise Act. And in a prior video, we talked about how Congress has the ball in its corner to be able to enact some sort of legislation that finally puts the DACA litigation and DACA uncertainty to rest. That ball still remains in their corner. While it may seem somewhat unclear what exactly the president's thoughts are from December to now, since this rule has been issued, nevertheless, Congress still has the ability to pass some form of legislation. Guys, I do thank you for watching. As this continues to unfold, I will update you. Thank you for all your support. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.